Okay, so we are back testing more of your teams, and today I got a lot of comments, so I'm gonna add a few more comments into this video, just a few more teams, and then I'll do one Abyss run. So it'll probably be a bit longer than the last one, but hopefully that's okay. So first team, if I view the comment right now, we want I'll have the comment on the screen. It's this person wants to do a Neuvillette Xilonen arena team, but no Kazuha, so I'm guessing they don't have Kazuha or they don't like him. So I'm gonna do two alternatives. Okay. So yeah. First alternative I will do is another Viridescent support, which will be Sucrose. So let me just acquire a build for her. Actually, she's on Viridescent. Typically I believe you'd want EM, but let's just go the bare minimum, okay? I guess I'll just showcase the bare minimum. Hopefully that's alright. She does get the scrolls through, and yeah. That's gonna be the plan for this team. So I'm just taking the assumption that they don't have Kazuha, which is okay. So 95. Okay, I do have a lot of investment in my teams, but yeah, like we're gonna ignore that. So, yeah. Now, I guess I'll do this all in one take. What I will also take the assumption is my Neuvillette is C1. So I'm gonna assume that they have a C0 Neuvillette. You could use Zhongli, but I'm gonna go like a bare minimum just in case they don't have Zhongli. And I'm gonna go Layla. So Layla is a nice shielder that I like using sometimes. So actually I'll show the builds in the end. This particular showcase, in comparison to my other videos, I just had all the builds all at once at the end of the video. That's a bit cluttered, so once I finish this one, I'll show you the builds of my characters, and then we'll go to the next. So, I'd say still pretty strong. Obviously, I do have a lot of investment in regards to constellations on my team, but Neuvillette, with the right investment, even with like a free-to-play build, he shreds, alright? So I'm just going to showcase these builds in case you wanted to see them. Which is most likely the case, so yeah. But yeah, like, this Neuvillette team, which is Kazuha as the final slot, I do really enjoy that team because it does a lot of damage. You will see that showcase on other videos on my channel, which I've done. I think that's one of my other comments will be my Abyss run. We'll be doing this team, but with Kazuha, so it will be the hyper team. So yeah. My Sucrose build isn't that special. It was pretty much using my spare Viridescent pieces, but if you want to see them. The Viridescent pieces that aren't on anyone right now. But yeah, but I haven't fully invested in a Sucrose because I already have Kazuha. So yeah. This is the first team. So hopefully they appreciate that. So yeah, we'll go to the next one. Alrighty, so this team, I will have the comment on the screen right now, and so it is a Lyney team. Not entirely a monopyro, but it is a Xilonen, Kazuha, Bennett, Lyney team, so you maximize the defense shred, so it should still get the job done really well. So yeah, this should be a pretty good showcase, I'd say. So hopefully things go well and I don't get slapped, because I do not have any defensive utility, as in like stagger resistance or anything like that. I might have just, oh no, we're good. We're good on that. So yeah, this is the Lyney showcase. It completely slaps stuff. So here's the builds. I'd say I do kind of like my Lyney build. I think I've said this in another video, but I do love how Marechaussee Hunter makes this pretty ugly artifact really good, because I'd say he has enough crit rate to get maximum stacks on Marechaussee, and this attack percentage is way more valuable. So, yeah. You're just showcasing the Xilonen once more. Nothing crazy. I pretty much farmed her artifacts in like 5 days. I could improve them, but yeah. Maybe one of these days I will C6 my Bennett. Maybe if you guys force me to. I'll just set a really high milestone. Like, say if I get like 3,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. My last video said 2,000. I don't know why I keep bringing it up, but it just shows I just don't want to risk C6ing him, even though there isn't a huge deal. But yeah. Yeah, anyways. That was that team. We'll go to the next one. Alrighty, so this next team is a bit of a complex one, but I will try to explain it for any people who don't know about the complex stuff in this game, I suppose. So they want me to try to maximize Yelan's skill damage, and I'll follow it the way they wish. So, 4-piece golden troop with Yelan and the stringless. The constellation, I guess, does matter, but we're just going to focus on skill damage. Alright, so stringless. Exactly what they requested. Shengling, stats don't matter. We're just focusing on instructors for more elemental mastery because we're going to try to vaporize. They wanted a full elemental mastery Nahida, but I don't have the elemental mastery main stats, so I got to work with my hybrid build, which is okay, hopefully, and I just pretty much stole my Kazuha artifacts for EM. If I had a second sacrificial fragments at 90, I probably would have used it. I mean, I can use this map of mare, I guess. Whatever. Get 800. So, yeah. Let's just hope I don't mess this one up, but if I do, that's unfortunate, but yeah. So yeah, we are hoping that I can do this. Once I figure out how. I hope that was to your liking. 2 decently high damage skills. I did a test earlier and it was 300k. I don't know what I messed up on. But you let me someone let me know if what I messed up on, because I'm not entirely a professional with Sucrose. So yeah, just let me know if I really messed up something in our kit, unless I have to infuse her ultimate for more elemental mastery, but hopefully it isn't the case. This looks like his both of them. Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, I hope that appealed to your request. So yeah, that was the Yelan stuff. I did show the team builds already. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the next things. So yeah, I'm not sure if I said at the beginning that I'm doing one Abyss run, but actually I realized that I got 2 comments that want me to do 2 teams, so I might as well just do them in the Abyss. So we're gonna do 2 Abyss runs today. So the first one, I'll have the comment on the screen. They want me to use a, yeah, the Chlorine team on one side and Child on the other side. So, yeah, I will do that in a second. I'll just cut to the teams real quick as I add them. Okay, so these are the teams I'm going to be using that I was requested for. As for Beto being a solo Electro on the team, I might just... Wait, does she have ER? I'm just going to steal from Shangling. So, give her a lot of ER, and just in case, I am going to replace Elegy on Yelan with another Favonius. So, Yelan and Xingqiu are going to be rocking a Favonius weapon, just in case my Beto will not have a burst. I don't know. Yeah. I'm choosing this on the first half because this second team has Geo, so I can actually manage the shields, I believe. That's the hope. So yeah. Anyways, let's see how this stuff goes. These are teams I never would have come up with myself, so yeah. Let's find out. Do I want more HP? Or just baseline damage? I think okay. Let's just figure how to do this. It's been a while since I've used Child. Typically, whenever I use Child, I'm like kind of stuck with Shangling, so I don't want to like ensure that like my Child's skill cooldown isn't too long. You're gonna hit me. Did I miss? Great. So if this gameplay is sloppy, I'm just like, it's a team of Child that I never really use, so it'll take some getting used to. As long as I'm not overusing Child's skill so that I can actually use it on cooldown, things should be good. Oh, looks like Beto's already having energy issues, so that's fun. So let's just keep going and go with the flow. I mean, sure, I could use Beto first so I can get like all the particles from Favonius and other stuff afterwards, but yeah. I could do that. I don't remember how long her duration is. Could be the longest of the three, but we're just gonna go with this. Or maybe in the next floors. I think once I get through this one, I think they should get easier after this. I just hate, I'm not a fan of the beasts, so. Okay, that was the hard part. Let's hope I can clear this side at a fast pace as well, so that I could finish it. Yeah, we'll see if I'm fast enough. I'm a little bit worried. I mean, if I can kill him in this rotation, but it doesn't look like I will. Maybe if I'm... Come on, come on, come on. Maybe? Okay, whew. I was actually a bit worried. I think this is the hardest part of the Abyss, I think. There's a lot more Geo Shields coming up, but... I think it's because the first half was so bad against the Beast, but I think this side should do much better against here. I don't think I have healing, so let's actually do that. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I said I was going to do this first. Because I can get the AoE from Beto's Burst for once, so that could be a bit beneficial. So. Okay. So far on these guys, the bursts are actually coming back up. That's good to see. One more rotation should do the trick. Yeah, I think double Favonius was the way to go. Because, ensuring that Beto's burst is actually up every single time I can. I could have given Beto Favonius too, but I don't think I have a leveled up Favonius Claymore, so never mind. Okay, so that was a pretty good one. At least the first halves of these floors are pretty easy. So. Okay. That break out Beto's thingy? I hope it doesn't. Yeah. Can I get more damage? Good. I'll take that. Actually, been a long time since I've used Albedo in here. My friend is an Albedo main, pretty much, and yeah, they would be very happy if they saw my video. Okay, so that was not that bad actually. So once we get through the harsh floors, which was the first one, things are looking pretty easy. I mean, easier, not like easy, but we'll see about this. I don't know why you sync show first, but whatever. And just in case, I mean, I do have 2 other Hydro characters, but I like playing it safe by using Child's ranged burst, so that I can ensure that I get my energy back. I probably have enough energy generation through Yelan and Xingqiu, but you never know. So I'm actually managing Child's cooldown decently well. So I hope the Child players approve of this gameplay. Unless I'm doing it completely wrong, I don't know. But this team is doing getting the work done, so that's good to see. Alright, so I think for this team, it's pretty much brute forcing it. So I do have some Geo, so I should be able to do some damage to the shields every few hits. So we'll find out. Nice. That actually went down pretty quickly. Okay. Oh wait, who's my tankiest character? Oops, I did the the rookie mistake with Albedo. Alright, well, I hope you are satisfied with that. It did clear the Abyss. It probably may take a few tries if you give it a shot. Unless you get it first try, like I did, so. Yeah, I don't think my characters have insane investment of these specific teams. I do have a few weapons. Xilonen does help out a lot with Constellations. But yeah. Oh, I will note that I forgot. C2 Xilonen gives me energy on my electric characters. I completely forgot about that. Keep that in mind. So, yeah, I'll show you the builds for each team. I don't feel like label them, so yeah. Where is Child? I completely forgot that benefits me. But if you have good energy management, maybe with some Favonius weapons, if you don't have like R1 Xilonen and maybe a Favonius on Albedo, but that might be cursed, you should be able to do everything fine, hopefully. If you plan to use these specific teams, unless you just didn't plan to use them, you're just curious to see how they functioned, which is perfectly fine. It's always fine to be curious about a team in the Abyss, and even if you don't feel the power to actually try it, it's just if you get to see it in action by someone else, yeah, it's always entertaining to see. Like, you could probably research on YouTube and find like teams you've never heard of on the Abyss, and they actually function well. I'm actually gonna make the other one, and the team building in this game, like, sure, there is like a meta, and then there's like, yeah, the top tier DPSs, top tier supports, all that stuff. But there's also like the fun side grade teams that may not be the best, but they still get the job done, and you may have more fun with them, or you just have more fun in the fact that you're exploring teams, which exploring teams is fun for me. So, yeah. I am glad that a lot of you guys are have been curious about seeing the relatively little series I'm doing so far. I'm not sure how far it'll go, but just seeing all these teams that we're putting together, pretty much it was the same thing. If you were around for my C2 Xilonen videos, if you haven't watched them, I guess I recommend watching them if you made it this far in the video so far, because it's just fun to see all the teams you guys make. And I actually discovered some teams that I never would have thought of, and I actually really like them. I actually use some of them on my own time, which is pretty fun. So obviously C2 Xilonen isn't an everyday constellation, but I just got lucky and decided to get it. So yeah. Yeah, those were those teams. So we got one more team, one more Abyss run, and that should be it. So yeah. Okay, so this is the last Abyss run. This one should be a really easy one, because they actually just they wanted me to play pretty much a meta teams, which is perfectly fine. If you want to see them in action, you get to see them in action. So I'm not sure how Alhaitham Quick Bloom will work on the second half, so we're gonna rock that on the first half. So yeah. In my last showcase, I had Favonius. I typically use Elegy on Yelan, but you know what? I'm gonna keep it on Favonius. Let's nerf myself a little bit. And yes, so this is gonna be the first half, and I'm curious to see with the double defense shred with through Xilonen and Kazuha, to see how things go, right? So, hey, so yeah, this is what I'll be using. So, if I already said, yeah, the comments started. If I already said the comments on the screen, so it's on the screen, or if it wasn't already, I don't know. I've been talking a while about making this video, but yeah. Anyways, let's just get into the action. Enough yapping. You guys are just here to see the showcase. It's probably not here. You're probably not here to see me talk. Hear me talk. Why am I wait, never mind. Things are getting confusing. Let's just focus on the gameplay. So, like I said, the beasts are the most annoying enemies in this abyss. So once you get through them, this abyss feels better. So yeah, if these guys were on multiple floors, I wouldn't have fun in this abyss. So yeah. Ouch. So far, as long as I'm not getting killed, it's going pretty decently. Yep. Okay, so that's out of the way. The pain is out of the way, so let's see how this team goes. I don't know if I've used this team on the second half, so it should be funny. Oh gosh. Yeah, there's a little bit of an investment throughout my characters, so keep that in mind. Oh boy. Yeah, that looks like a whale showcase. Yeah, but they recommended the team, so I will satisfy their request. All right. Oh, element of mastery. So, what? So, yeah. Let's see how things go. Do I have a burst? So, Alhaitham Quick Bloom has always been a very satisfying team for me to play. It feels so good to use. It's actually... Can I just... Actually, I might kill myself. Let me just heal myself. I could probably brute force it from here. Oh gosh. I mean, if we're ever talking about power creep in like Genshin, this might be a in regards to consistency, because Neuvillette is extremely consistent. He may not be like damage nuking galore, but he, wow, you guys are being antisocial. He really hits hard really fast, but obviously that was a lot of investment. Probably with a relatively good investment with the same amount of, with the same exact team, I'd say you'd probably do 60 to 80k. That's my guess, which is still a lot of damage. 100k is just overkill, I'd say. But yeah, so if you're doing 60 to 80k with the exact same team, with probably even like a prototype Amber, maybe I'll try that, like a variant of that team. But I probably can't because I have the constellations. I can't get rid of them. So yeah. We're just gonna have to brute force this. $70k through the shield. Yep. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to break the shield, but as long as I'm doing a lot of damage through the shield, I don't think it matters. I wasn't able to swirl an element because there was Geo on the enemy, but whatever. So yeah, that was the final team of the day. It was obviously, I'd say, meta team, so if we compare it to the last run we did, it's a bit different, but yeah. Excluding that, like, people have fun differently. Like some players say Neuvillette's boring, and well, there's nothing against that. Like, obviously. So yeah. This is the Neuvillette team. Did I already do a Neuvillette thing today? Yeah. But so this is the second time you see the build. But that's alright. Actually, this is like the second time. Well, unless you skip parts of the video and then you make it here, this will be the first time you see it. But yeah. These are the builds once more, and then I'll show the final one. Pretty much the same stuff. Hopefully I'm not talking too much, but I'm trying to keep this hopefully a chill video. Hopefully my yappage wasn't a bit excessive, but just trying to explain the teams and stuff in a way to make you understand it if you're maybe new to the game or don't know too much about everything. But yeah, that's pretty much the goal of my channel, is to just, I mean, obviously entertain, but show like a side of, pretty much I want this to be maybe a community-ish channel where, like, so far I've been just working off my content off you all, like through your recommendations and putting your comments on the screen just to, I don't know, just maybe shout you out or something. And it's just a bit fun to, we're pretty much working together to make this stuff, so it's fun, I will say. So I hope you all have been enjoying this stuff so far. So yeah. Because I have been enjoying this a lot, especially with the subscriber growth. If you are new here, like, all of a sudden, like, in the last 10 days, I have increased my sub count by like over like 400, I think, like close to 400. I don't know how that happened. I guess you guys just like my stuff finally. I don't know. It's like once I got my first video that hits like an algorithm or something, it's just like I kind of exist on YouTube now. Like before then, like my videos just were like a myth. But yeah, it's been fun seeing growth, because I now have extra motivation to actually make videos now, because I made a video like maybe every few days, or then I went for like once a week. But now, since I'm actually getting subs and views and a lot of comments of recommendations and stuff, and mostly positive comments, I don't really get any negative ones, which I'm glad, because I'm trying to keep this all positive. No, yeah, I'm not going to say like, oh, this character sucks and that stuff. We're just here to have some fun. and, 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 I have been greatly appreciated appreciative for everything. You guys been just hanging out and just subscribing. So hopefully it still continues the rise. So yeah, I believe that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. So if you did, and if you made it this far, drop a like and comment and subscribe if you haven't yet. And yeah, my Discord's in the description if you want to join, just Genshin related stuff. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. I'm not sure what it exactly will be, unless I get a lot of comments in this video, but we'll see. I'll probably try to make it alternate, so I'm not just doing a series back to back to back. But if I do, I hope you all like it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.